I am eternally committed to this house. Long before your father came to rule, I was already here. When he arrived, I needed to do everything I could to keep order and establish with Lord Hades an agreeable relationship. But there is one more reason besides that.
I know you're an army doctor and you've been invalided home from Afghanistan. I know you've got a brother who's worried about you, but you won't go to him for help because you don't approve of him, possibly because he's an alcoholic, more likely because he recently walked out on his wife, and I know that your therapist thinks you're limp psychosomatic, quite correctly, I'm afraid.
I owe the moon spirit my life. When I was born, I was very sick and very weak. Most babies cry when they're born, but I was born as if I were asleep, my eyes closed. Our healers did everything they could. They told my mother and father I was going to die. My father pleaded with the spirits to save me. That night, beneath the full moon, he brought me to the oasis and placed me in the pond. My dark hair turned white. I opened my eyes and began to cry, and they knew I would live. That's why my mother named me Yue, for the moon.
The thing to know about this family, dearest, is that each of us, we have our little quirks. Although we always stick together and our love for one another perseveres. Oh, feel free to stay, Poseidon. I was just explaining what an idiot you are, though you're able to articulate this best. Anyway, dearest, what was I on about? Why, Artemis, you're absolutely tongue-tied. Due to our little godling in the underworld, or a little due to me? You shall figure it all out, I'm sure.
I wouldn't have swapped this for anything. It was a really fun time. It's the best experience. And I've developed as a person so much. Everybody on set has. I think even the adults have developed. And we all kind of, especially me, Rupert and Emma, and some of the other kids have developed really strong bonds now as well.
No, but I've put a lot of work into it. I don't know. What do you think?
Important? What's that mean, important? 6 billion people live here. Is that important? And here's a better question. Is this world a threat to the Atraxi?
I'm trying to be. I'm not even moving. Okay, please, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Please.
Oh, that's me they're talking about. Oh, man alive. This is, yeah. Okay. Don't want to alarm you, but if you've got a plan of any kind, now would be a great time for us to switch to your plan.
Call me Mudblood. It means dirty blood. Mudblood's a really foul name for someone who is muggle-born, someone with non-magic parents, someone like me. It's not a term one usually hears in civilized conversation.
What if he is still in this room, like you said, only tiny? You know, like underneath the sofa or something.
No, don't smile. I will smile first, and then you know it's safe to smile.
That's all very well, but what are we going to do about him? Do you hear me?
Here we are, popped out of the oven.
Jim Moriarty. Hi. Jim from the hospital? Oh, that really makes such a fleeting impression. But then I suppose that was rather the point. I don't like getting my hands dirty. Sherlock, just a teensy glimpse of what I've got going on out there in the big bad world.
Below, Your Honour, with my neighbour. Thank heavens, a sailor did not molest her. Thank heavens, too, she has seen the error of her ways. Your lesson was well learned. She speaks only of you, longing for forgiveness. The years, no doubt, have changed me, sir. But then I suppose the face of a barber, the face of a prisoner in the dock, is not particularly memorable.
Oh, the princess of friendship. With no friends. And no way out.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. How about we start with your complete and total surrender? Oh, goody. All 4 princesses. Here's the deal, ladies. I need your magic. Give it up nicely, please. Or we make it difficult. For everyone!
Yes, John Smith's the name. But you know, here's the thing. Most people just call me the Doctor. She's doing the all eyes thing. It's because her face is so wide. She needs 3 mirrors. What's going on with your face? It's all eyes. Why are you all eyes? Get them under control. Stop it with the eyes. Don't do that with the eyes. How do you do that anyway? It's like they inflate. You won't. Look at you. I need skeptical, clever, critical. I don't need mopey. Put years on your face. And what do people see us together? It looks like you've been melted.
It looks like I scared the shadow right out of him. Did you see the look on his... Hey! Whoa, 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 hey! Where's somebody going? Forest on fire? Name's Rano, and these are the boys. Stab and jab. Ugh.
To be playing differential games, isn't it? Laser pointers don't burn, you genius. You don't trust my aim? Maybe you should cover any sensitive...
She's got erythropoietic protoporphyria. She's allergic to light. It's genetic. Either parent could have carried it. She gets worse every time she goes under surgical lights. Dad takes her outside.
Light damages the blood cells. The damaged blood cells contain protoporphyrin. The protoporphyrin builds up in the liver. That's why the liver's shutting down.
I am a very honest person just by nature, which has got me into trouble in the past. But yeah, I'm just very honest. So on the press tour, you know, journalists are like, so are Toby and Andrew in this movie? And I'm like, no, they're not. Stop asking me that. And I go home and I almost can't sleep because I feel so bad for lying all the time. And I'm like calling up my mom. I'm like, I just feel so guilty for all the lying. The most incredible experience of my career. To share the screen with them. You know, playing Spider-Man, while being a wonderful experience, like completely life-changing, it also can be quite alienating, you know? When you're 19 and someone gives you this opportunity and your life changes, and it's quite hard to figure out how to navigate. So to almost have like two older brothers that had been through it before me, to be able to share that experience with them was amazing.
Zag, your uncle's passing through. Not Dad, the other one, I mean. And he just wanted to check in, see how you're doing, so... anyway, we're here, man, waiting up for you. We know you're gonna make it, I would say, eventually. Hey, Zag, my dad. He's here, and he wants to have a word. Be cool, man. Go along with what he says, okay? Felt a shiver in the air just now, and that can only mean that chilly Demeter decided to give you a little help there, huh? Or maybe it's just cold. I mean, this is a mountaintop. Hey, Zag, got a favor here I mean to ask. Could you maybe persuade the Lady Demeter to ease up on the whole not let anything grow thing she's been going on about?
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
We have a job to do, Anakin. Try not to upset him. Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics. I have to report to the Council. Besides, someone needs to be the poster boy. Let us not forget, Anakin, that you rescued me from the buzz droids. And you killed Count Dooku, and you rescued the Chancellor, carrying me unconscious on your back. Anakin, let's be fair. Today you are the hero, and you deserve your glorious day with the politicians. 9th time. That business on Cato Nemoidia doesn't count. I'll see you at the briefing. Hello there.
Your new empire? It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Just Riley and me, forever.
Oh, hello. I'm Joy. So, can I just, if you could, I just want to fix that. Thanks. Hey, easy. You are my map. Let's go. Lead on, mind map. We can do it. This'll be easy. This is working. Oh, I love Imagination Land. Oh, no, sadness. Don't bother Miss Unicorn, okay? Sorry, she's from out of town. It's so embarrassing, right? I loved you in Fairy Dream Adventure Part 7. Okay, bye. I love you.
Right, I think we've solved it. All right, well, it's been fun. See you later. I will set this house on fire, and your children are going to die. Huh, yeah, who could it be? Yes. Who could have done this? Did they, as their post-mortem, did they look in the cars to see if there were engines in them? No. I think that's the first time I've ever heard of a detective going missing. That's like a fish drowning. I don't think the detective would have taken the money and run, though, because if you're a private eye, unless it was if it was enough to survive for the rest of his life. It sounds like a Law and Order interview. Like they found the guy at the local grocery store moving boxes around. He's like, yeah, she had a hippie vibe to her. Yeah, I seen her out there by the rocks swimming naked. Also, what were you doing out there, sir?